Man, okay. Episode 9, part 9, Baldur's Gate 3. Forgot to start my stream a second ago during the loading screen. So we practically did just about um, most of the most of the bosses on Act 3, final act, right? And then we have post game or end game, I should say. Um, So what to do? Literally, we can just go straight to end game if we want, or whatnot and so forth. Um, so let's take a look here. Okay, actually, excuse me, we're not gonna go there. We're gonna go to the lower wall, and we did level up a little while ago, and if we want to take a look, remember. The multi-shot arrow of many targets, right? So many different things we have. This is my crux here or whatnot. The my little special stuff between now and actual final end game. A couple of things I will and may use. Um, a little extra this or extra that. I always carry extra, whether it's oops, I made a mistake, or hey, you know what? We're having a good time. You know? So those are some of the things here that count with a good game is however you want to play this game. Baldur's Gate 3, you can play. And that's what I love so much about this game.
I should speak up.
Best victuals and cures in the lower city.
What a spoiler, not a spoiler, excuse me. What spoiled me is I am used to enhanced leap and being able to jump. Actually, I don't know the number, but many meters. And otherwise, if I can't, it's too slow. I got spoiled with that when it came down to it, and that's the truth. That is a huge truth. So listen, we're almost at max level. Look at this, and we still haven't done like Raphael. We haven't done we haven't done Orin. We haven't done a lot of things. So what do we want to do here? Let's cut it in a way short, meaning let's actually do Orin. Let's get to Orin. Let's do her and say, you know what? We're not quite level 12 yet, but man, I want to be able to do Orin, but I'm not max level. Okay, well, let's think and do this. So we're gonna come around and come to the sewer wherever it may be. It's around here somewhere. And you'll have to excuse me. I'm sure a lot of people are laughing at me at the moment when it comes to how do you not know where the sewer is, dude? Yeah, well, I've been away for 2 months, and sometimes it's like, believe it or not, like where is it? And here we are. Here it is. But it's not a joke. Like I'm not even kidding. Like there's times it's like, dude, where's the freaking sewer at? Like I know where the sewer is, but I don't. Like where is it? And there's different ways. You don't have to necessarily find this specific sewer, but this manhole cover, whatever, the sewers, this is the way to hurry up and get good. Hurry up and go, right? So that's what's up. Sorry. There we go. All right, so we come down the sewer. We're going to come right into that door. That's exactly where we're going to go. And these guys, by the way, do not are not going to hurt you. Meaning, I mean, you can start combat. That's a different story. But people think, oh man, I need to sneak up and get the drop on them, and no, you don't. Unless you actually want to kill them. But other than that, no, you don't. Now be careful through here. There are exactly. Well, this is fine, but explosives or whatever through here. So a lot of perception checks going on with the sewers. So you wanna be careful with that. Hey, Gale.
No. You need to...
Well, I rarely have this happen to Gale. Wow.
Look, you can't fight. That's not...
Look at it. Should I set your
Or not Gale. I
lapdog
mean,
to
I'm sorry.
screaming?
Orin always
That could
does
help you
this.
find
Sorry.
the way.
Sorry about that. See, it throws me for a loop. Like, not even kidding. Like, I keep forgetting, and it's been a while. Otherwise, like, when I do my playthroughs, it's like this. But I'm chilling out in my undershirt now on this stream, but there's so many awesome things you get to do in this game, and people just don't realize how much is put into this game, and it's amazing. So I just wanted to come out and say that real quick. But let's see here. What happened? Kidnapping amateur. I killed him already. Lies. It really doesn't matter. Oh, well, whatever. All right, and so here's the deal, right? Watch. Can't go through here yet, can you? Nope, not today.
And do you have proof
Blah,
of
blah,
your
blah,
faith to our Lord?
Oh, I have the
Hold
amulet.
proof
Okay.
of faith.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But if you didn't have the amulet, you don't even need to do that. All you need to do, shoot one of the bodies, pouring blood, and then all of a sudden the door opens. Like literally, that's literally all you have to do, and you're good to go. Now, I do want to mention, hopefully you have just a regular potion of invis or a scroll of regular invis, not the greater, right? Because, and this guy sells some pretty good armor depending on what you where you're going for, and don't forget, if you need a cloud giant finger, go for it. Hopefully you don't need any of that crap. We're kind of past that now. We should have just like everything we need. The only thing that we might want to restock back up on is a couple of arrow many targets for later if we're wanting it.
Let's have a look.
You know, you do what you want. It's like, man, I have 11 potions of speed, my haste potions, you know? I want more. Go get you more. No big deal. But now, I do want to mention, so, right here, just about right here, it's been a minute. Don't cross this threshold? I'm trying to make sure here. Okay. Yeah, don't cross this threshold. I forgot where it triggers. But you're going to have a lot of enemies pop up, this and that. You actually, like, look, for me, I actually want to pass them. I don't want any part of it. Get me the F out of here. It's not a combat I want to do at this moment. So, Enhanced Leap, Featherfall, Potion of Invis, let's go, baby, let's go. Okay, right here. Right here. Because they're all going to show up, and then you're going to have to kill them. See, right here, that's one of them. You see what I mean? So just come through here, metal door, and we are good to go. Okay?
If not over.
Come on in. Shut thine door behind you if you'd like. And we're good. We're good. We're done. We're good. So, come through here. Now, we are going to go here, but wait. We want to come right down here, make sure we get the waypoint. We have the waypoint right here. And this is the Temple of Baal waypoint. Now here you can port out. But if I go right here, would it be? I'm waiting for it to trigger, but basically like, yeah, right here. You can't do anything. You can't port back. So you have to come back all the way over here, and now you're good. Now you can also see on an indicator, you see your map, how it's red, right? That means you can't, you're not close enough. Don't worry about all this junk that's right there. Just make sure you don't trigger the marble plates, yada, yada, yada. And we're going to have a little bit of fun.
Come.
So, this is your boy. This is your boy. It's about that time.
Oh, but why?
We can kill him now.
Lady
We don't have to
Orin
right
told
now.
me
Open it. Go
1,000.
ahead and open it, dude. We just opened it. Look at that. We got more XP just for that. And I'm going to tell you right now, even if we didn't kill Orin, right? I'm just saying, right? And you want to do that first, by the way. Killing these people up here are going to give you a ridiculous amount of XP, in which, in turn, you will level up. You will level up. But I'm going to do this without being level 12. Okay? Not that hard. Now, I'm going to come right over here. And I am going to test the trigger point. I did forget. I think I can come over here, but I'm not 100% certain. So I'm going to let that save. the top left-hand corner, syncing, don't turn off. It is taking a little bit longer. However, the stream's going just fine with it. Okay, so let's talk here. Let's talk here for a minute. Our gear that we want for this, it's not going to change, but it's to double check. Okay. Diadem of Arcane Energy, our Deathstalker mantle, yes. It's a big yes on this. Ballast armor, Craterfish gloves, boots of Stormy Clamor. Look, silver pendant, yes. And the reason is because the guidance, we have the cantrip, okay, to have right here our concentration. Okay, now you can use this, or you don't have to. But the thing is that then if you're not going to do that, okay, then what you're going to want is this down here. Okay, the Ring of Spiteful Thunder. Might as well then, right? Because if you're not able to use its ability, and this ability for this ring, the Strange Conduit ring, right? Then might as well, I mean, it's useless. It's useless if you don't have a concentration spell going, right? I mean, I know that I only have 4 ticks left. I mean, we're not done yet. But that's the point. So having all this on right here is freaking amazing. So to me, this is your DP. This is part of your DPS. Instead of, you see this pass without a trace, that's fine till long rest, right? But here's the deal: if your concentration breaks, you lose a level 2 spell slot. Literally. Now, look, I mean, seriously, we don't need it. We don't need it. But if you ever need a Misty Step for some crazy reason, you've got a Misty Step. You got 2 Misty Steps, right? So this is only for dire emergency on stuff with stealth checks, man. This would be tactician / honor mode. This is important. And it's going to be the same kind of style, but it's going to change because once you get past without a trace, that is a bread and butter on a couple of areas. And it's the same areas I've done. But certain things, you want to be careful. And, honor tactician, this right here, sharpshooter. Hey, if you're not above your enemy, you click sharpshooter off. But here, I'm talking about like Act 1 before you get your Act 2 gear, right? But here, you want that on. You want everything on. And I could have mentioned this, but I'm hoping people understand. It's under here, passives. Look at all this. Look at all this. Cold Weak, Sharpshooter, Aura of Murder. You can turn these off. You can turn these off and on, just like non-lethals. And remember, non-lethals are melee. It is not for a ranged weapon. This is not for non-lethal, meaning if I use this, anything in a ranged slot, and I have non-lethal on, it's not going to work. I mean, it'll be turned on, but it's not going to work. It has to be here. It has to be here. And in addition, if I'm not mistaken, like I've got so many extra attacks that come in and do damage. Sometimes it'll still kill the enemy. So like, take the Strange Conduit ring off, or make it easy, take your boots off, that those kind of things, right? If you're about to knock out an enemy, try not to overkill. You know what I mean? So that's that. We're ready to go. So what I'm going to do here is say, okay, well, what do we want to do? There's a couple of things. The coolest thing to do, because our strength is so high, we have a reasonable good chance. It rarely fails. Now watch it fail on stream, right? We're going to pop our. We're not even going to pop guidance. Or excuse me. Yes. No, we don't need to pop guidance. We're gonna do just Potion of Invis, right? And remember, with Potions of Invis, it's the last thing you pop when you're buffing and this and that. This is the last thing you pop. One, for timing, but more importantly, number one, that would be number 2. Number 1, it's gonna go away. So if I pop one of this and I pop any of my other abilities, I'm not gonna be invisible anymore. It's just like order of operation. That's all it is. It's like, well, I'm invisible, so I can pop guidance. Well, okay, but you know, pop guidance first, then pop your invis, because then you'll keep your invis. So those kind of concepts. So what's going to happen here? We're going to be invisible and come on down here. We're going to take her. We're going to click the throwy button, and we're going to throw her right over here. And you'll be able to see. And you want to do it. You don't need to run and be like, oh my gosh, I need to do it so crazy fast. No, you got a moment. But just mess around with the mouse, and eventually you'll see the word death, right? That means you can throw her, and she'll die. She has a very high % chance rate on getting thrown. Okay. After that, it's going to trigger the actual fight, and you're going to have these guys. These guys like to go into the shadows. That's why, more especially, Volo with the originally in Act 1, we had Volo give us. I've got all these buffs, dude. Like it's nasty. It's nasty. I probably just passed it too. But you can see invisibility. See invisibility. Where's it at? SEE. Well, I do have it. There it is. See invisibility, because it's here. It's not the other stuff. It's right here. See invisibility. That's where Volo gives you that fake eye, because he tried to take the illithid out of your little gummy worm out of your head and messed up, of course. So anyways, let's get this started. So we are going to prep for a fight, though, too, at the same time. So make sure all your gear is on, right? I come right here, boom, right? We've got plenty of time. I think right here starts. Oh, okay. It's when I get down the stairs, so we're good right here. Hey, look at that! Look at that! Just try not to take any steps down, because I don't know when it's going to proc. Okay. That's where we're at. All right, so full buff. So we're going to do enhanced leap. We don't need featherfall. We're going to do guidance. And then we're going to pop our invis. And then we're going to select, throw, and then throw her off. Okay? That's how we're going to do it. And if for some reason combat starts but you're invisible, okay? Make sure you know where your targets are. And you'll see how this works. Let's do this. Okay.
If everyone else minds their
Crouch.
business, I'll be
I'm
fine.
gonna jump right here. Oh no. I forgot to pop invis. So excuse me on that. So we don't need a crouch. I'm sorry. Because remember, we're going to throw her off. Doo-doo-doo. Wonder how World War III is coming along. All right. Let's make our way back down here.
With haste.
Enhance leap. Guidance. Invis. And we throw. Hey, Bubba. There it is. Death. See? She gone. She gone. Okay, she gone. Important right there. Okay? So now you have all this going on. Okay. Here is what I highly recommend. You see, these guys all have Sanctuary. Okay? Except for these two. Okay? That's it. And remember when we're killing Vracona, whatever her name is, like with the chain lightning and arrow many targets. The only issue here is we're not invisible right now. Fight is starting, right? So we can go ahead and do, I would suggest, personally, arrow of many targets. And we're going to sit and we're going to click this guy. And watch. Okay. Come around. Okay, you see all this now? Okay. So we're going to finally use the speed potion. We're going to pop chain lightning. Terrazol. See? You see? Arrow of many targets. You see what's going on here? So we can't get them. We can't even throw them. They are untargetable. You cannot do anything with them. So we're gonna pop another right here. Look at that. Look at that. That's how beautiful it is. Now look at this. Only one left. No Sanctuary, right? Nothing's up with Sanctuary. There's no more characters. Otherwise, well, I would be kind of out of luck on that. But look, I got 2 more attacks. I only needed 1 attack, and now, game over, man. Oh, okay, well, fair enough. Boom. Hilarious. Just like that. Oh, just like that.
Master, you are the chosen one. He is near. He comes for you.
I always like this scene to play out a little bit. It's always fun. All right, here we go.
But you live, and her blood is returned to me.
So
The gift from
here you have a choice.
your father.
Okay,
an offering
what
of his
gift
affection
does it?
for
Blah blah blah.
you,
Bow your
confirmation
head.
that he owns
You can
you.
accept the gift. Here's the deal, and this is a spoiler alert. So here we go. Okay, I'll tell you when it's not a spoiler alert. When I start going like this, I'm done. Okay, okay. When I do this, I'm done doing the spoiler alert. So here it is. You can choose to become the spawn of Ball, and you can literally take a new shape and form, which completely suck, honestly. Like, seriously. But there's an achievement behind it. Now, remember, if you save Scum before the fight, or you save Scum now, real quick, if you save Scum now, okay, and I'm about to keep spoiling, but hold on. If you save Scum now, you can choose between being a spawn of Ball and not, because I think there's an achievement behind that. And then all you do is you accept it, and then you can reload. Okay, so I'm going to continue the spoiler right now, and I'll go like this when I'm done. So, my thing is, I don't do it. It's not worth my time, and I like the cutscene that happens here because, again, spoiler, Withers gets involved. It's really cool. I love it. So, with that said, spoiler is done. But I choose, and usually always choose unless I want the achievement, I'm not going to accept my gift. Okay? I refuse. I will be free of you. Okay? You can ask questions, I believe, but I'm going to refuse and enjoy this one of my top cutscenes.
You refuse me. You are my spawn. Your veins course with my unholy blood. Your life is mine. Accept your inheritance, or I will reclaim
Spoiler
it.
incoming, but it's part of it. I mean, shoot, me running this is a spoiler, but it's about doing a solar hunter, solar archer, whatever you want to call it, right? I'd rather die. Yep.
You were made to conquer,
Now this is cool.
to devour.
I love how they made him
Reject
now.
my blood, and so I will reclaim it. I will make another who is worthy.
For the first time in over a century, silence falls over the Baal temple. No chants, no screams, no prayers. In the end, your own death brought you more joy than any you wrought on this land. You are slipping into peaceful oblivion. But your journey is not over.
Ah.
Thou hast defied Baal, thy liege and father, and in doing so hast earned a place among champions and heroes. But alas, Thy courage was in opposition to the divine cosmology that bound thee to the Lord of Murder. Thou art now faithless, godless, and doomed to wander the fugue plane for eternity. I will not permit that, though all the powers of life and death dictate that it should be so. Thy fight is not over, and it is thy fight. For one who can look upon Baal and so rise, challenger of gods, and prepare for battle once more. Death will not claim thee whilst I endure.
See, this is really cool.
The sole way to atone for thine actions is to do better in a new... Baal tried to... the urge that drove thee to terrible act, but there is a new... That part Baal could not the heart of a savior hath overshadowed. Thou hast vanquished thine urge.
Cured. At last, cured.
I know all. But to state truths is to interfere, for the minds
Come on,
of
Jurgle.
mortals are easily swayed. My place, for the most part, is to observe.
But he did interfere.
This intervention, the reclamation of thy soul, is beyond mine ordinary remit, but thou art extraordinary. Today thou art born anew. Greet the bloodless dawn, child of none. Do not thank me. Trust as it was, so it is again. A hero has risen.
Nice. Okay, so a lot of things just happened there. We do have the Nether Stone, the second out of 3 Nether Stones. The first one was Ketheric at the end of Act 2. This is Nether Stone number 2 or 3, depending on the order you do things. Because in Act 3 you can do pretty much anything in any order. Remember, I popped my my stuff. That's why I'm lethargic. But anyways, that's that. Let me... Oh yeah, Nether Stone. Hold on. Nether Stone right here. So that weapon, you get the Nether Stone out of it. You have to pick that up. Okay, I'm going to put the Nether Stone in the baggie so it stays there. Quite a few things just happened, and we were like one enemy, maybe 2 at the most, to level up to the final level 12. So what happened here is we killed one of the bosses that have to be killed. A lot of speedrunners will do this and try to get lucky and throw her off. And sometimes when it doesn't happen, it's game over. You literally have to reset a speedrun when it comes to stuff like this. But anywho, now we're going to level up real quick in a minute, but the last person we have to kill is Gortash. He's in the castle that we saw earlier in Act 3. And what is this? Okay. I hate that. There we go. And usually there's somebody on here. We can save them. They're in change. See, it was Gale, after all, I guess.
Nice to be on the...
Okay. We can loot him, get our fancy hat at the start of combat, where again's momentum equal to the charisma modifier. This might be good for Hexblade. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's nice, but I don't think it's anything very important. It is pimp, though, I'll tell you that, wearing that hat. You gain advantage on concentrating saving throws. So, you know, like, for example, if I was able to wear 2 hats, right, 2 headpieces, this is one I would consider as a second to wear at the same time, because this is a concentration, and that helps me with my psychic damage. Okay, I mean it's a semi option, but not now. It's not to be worn. for actual keeps. You want to keep it. You want to put it on for a minute. Feel pimp. Heck yeah! Look at that. That is pimp right there. Yeah, can't get better than that. But yeah. Anyways, so we picked up the knife, and the nether stone was in the middle, like of the circle of the knife when you see the picture of it. And so we put the nether stone. We dragged it in our bag here. We got this curious book bag from Act 1 in the Blighted Village. It's my favorite one to pick up. And I put all my stuff in there because it looks different than other bags. So, and it's red, so it kind of comes out to me like it's a visual. And that's why I like to use it. Like just straight up. Anyone can use any bag, but I always put important things, things that I do not want to ever get rid of in this bag until I am wanting to get rid of it. Question mark, right? So like, again, like I'm not going to be using this, but it's there because if I wanted to, right? We have still the fairy bell from the plague, whatever, in Act 2. You know, all that stuff. And that's it. My arrows, of course. All the important stuff goes in here. The rest of this stuff can just disappear. I just hate that I'm not able to get rid of this and just send it to camp. Like, it doesn't let me. It doesn't let you. Now, if I use it and stuff or whatnot, I might be able to do some stuff, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. So we did what we did. And we can come around and loot here in a minute. I'm going to keep this on for a quick second, because when we level up, it'll look pimp. But actually, I'll do it that way for now. Yeah, I'll keep that there. But, so this right here. Bloodthirst Dagger. Let's see, improved critical. The number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. That is really, really cool. So, that is a really nice improved crit right there. True Strike right here for the cantrip, the divination cantrip, which, if I'm not mistaken, you can get from divination wizard, sorcerer, something like that. Gain advantage on your next attack roll. Listen, it's cool, it's good, but seriously, I don't know. Exploit weakness. Creatures hit this. Creatures hit with this weapon receive vulnerability to piercing damage. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. So that's good. That can definitely help, but not our build, right? It's just showing different things. Offhand only, you'll get this. So this has to be in your main hand to receive this. But if this is in your offhand, you get this passive feature, True Strike Riposte. When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you may retaliate and gain True Strike. So you might get this, you might not. So that's not too shabby. Armor class +1, bound weapon, ritually bound to its wielder. This weapon can't be knocked out of the wielder's hand and automatically returns to the wielder when thrown. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know that part. So you can throw the weapon at somebody like you throw any kind of thing and it comes back to you. But also, if like an enemy wanted to, disarm you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nifty. Other than that, obviously it's not for our build. It might be for another build that's pretty reasonable. But I just want to kind of throw that out there. I like to show off a couple of different things that people may not be aware of for these legendary weapons. Murderous Cut. This is actually pretty cool knife. Look at this. All this kind of piercing, right? Prey upon the weak. This weapon deals an additional 1 to 4 piercing damage against targets with 50% of their HP hit points or fewer. So if they're at 50% health or less, another piercing damage goes through. That's nasty. So listen, this right here is freaking badass. However, I don't think it's better than a double Doloramus. Now, to take one Doloramus and put that in, hey, that's not too shabby. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty badass. But I don't think it's as good. But this weapon, I always like this weapon. Boom, that goes in there just because I can. And let's just take a look around here. If there's anything we can just pick up. Now we can go in here. We're pretty much good. So see, duel. Now we got duels. We can probably get our last XP up in this Bizatch.
This could be
If I'm not mistaken. Oh. Okay, so it did. Okay. All right, hold on. We're coming back here in just a second. So it did crash. It finally did crash. Wow. Now, I don't know if it's because, for example, I have cloud status updating on Steam right now. I said, screw it, you know. So maybe because when I did launch this game earlier, it was wanting to update. Now it is updated. So I don't know what to say here. So see, Vulcan, that's been perfect for me. The game has not crashed on my last stream, so this is good. We can only hope. So we're coming back in, and so let's get back to this right here, and hopefully things go well. We'll find out. Yeah, my stream is running fine. 10,390 kilobytes per second. I mean, 104,000. I'm sorry. 10,400. We're good. Hopefully I did save scum this, or we can... We'll find out.
You are born anew.
Okay.
Nice to be.
Just gonna pick up all the crap real quick, make sure we have everything here. Boom, boom. Okay, we're good. We're done. Okay. All right. Anyways, we're gonna come up here, and we just need to kill like one more thing. All right, let's come up here. We don't need to kill all these guys, but if you do, and they have Sanctuary, make sure, okay, and Unstoppable, I'll explain that in a second, but Sanctuary, make sure you're using multi-shots, like not even a joke. So I'm going to come over here. Watch this. Boom. Okay. We just want to kill one person. We should level up, hopefully. No? Okay. Now we're going to come over here. Nope. We're going to come right over here. Boom. Leveled up. Problem freaking solved. Now, I'm able to just run the heck away if I want. So I'm going to kind of book it if I can. If I can. No. That's it? Okay. That's fine. So, I am in the danger zone there. Will I get lucky? Nope. Alright. It is what it is. Miss Charm. Aha. Alright.
At this point, nobody can control.
There we go. We're out of combat. We're good to go. So, listen, I can port out here right now, but instead, I'm going to come up here real quick, and I'm going to get towards endgame on purpose. I know we're going to level up in a minute here. I just want to be able to, excuse me, get this part over with. Excuse me while I'm losing myself here. Here we go. Here we go. Can we jump it? Yep. There we go. And be careful if you want to do a jump down here, because you see you're going to lose HP. I'm just going to walk it. You can fly it. You can do whatever the heck you want, man. And be careful. There are rats. Rats, literally. Come right here to the door. If you want to save it, you can save it. It's up to you. I am going to get Enhanced Leap. And what I want to do here, if I can, okay, is make my way on this rock as fast as possible, and then hit M for map and port out, if possible. If possible. Okay? That's like kind of the goal. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, there's some really nasty rats down there. Really nasty rats. So as soon as I land, as soon as it says that I received the thing, boom, boom. That's it. That's it. Literally. That's what you want to... That's what you want to do. Because then you're going to be stuck in combat. You're going to be stuck in combat with a million rats. But I have a firewall. You want like maybe 2 of them if you can. Some kind of honest AoE or something that you can put down and just stand in a small space to where they have to walk through something. It's only 1 hit point for the rats, okay? But there are so many, combat becomes very, very long. So you don't want to have that. What's up, Berserk? So I have returned to my original profile. Oh, nice. Cool, man. Cool. So that's what you want to do. Otherwise, you're going to have to face the rats again, like straight up. So, whoops. So check this out. I'm going to port back over there, right? Let me pop a little guidance here. Morphic pool dock. And you see, I'm about to get in combat. I'm just going to stand here, right?
We swallow, we
and look at it. Look at this. Look at all that crap. So what one wants to do, okay, because if it were up to me, like I poured in, right? I still had a few seconds. Is literally take your jump, right? Your enhanced leap or your jump button. Jump over here and click the boat as fast as you can before combat starts. So it's a boom, boom. And then you're able to get to the end. But now you can't do that, okay? So now, what do people do? You're going to want to take this and bring it here. Now, I messed up on the... Hold on, let me do that. Okay. Right? Now watch, just end your turn, right? And they all run to you. They all say, I'm going to come to you. Oh yeah, I'm going to kill you. No, not happening. Right? That's how you control the situation. They really should add an option for just saying nope and drone striking everything. Are you talking about what's going on overseas? I'm going to turn my webcam off real quick. But I just want to show what's going on here. And you just keep doing this. And if you need to reapply, you can do it again. You can reapply that again, right? Or now, see, you're invisible. That helps, right? You can literally go to the boat, right? Now, right now you can't, but because you need that third nether stone happening. But see, look, end turn. Watch this. They're gonna come to you. They're just that's it. That's it. You know what I mean? So that's how it works. Nice and easy. Make life simple for you. So I carried 3. I thought I was carrying 2. I realized I carried 3. All you need is 2 of them, honestly. Otherwise, they're not going to really hurt you. Okay? They're really not, genuinely speaking. It's just too many of them, see? You just end turn and let them come to you. Problem stinking solved. Then you click the skiff once you have your third nether stone when it's time. And then, you know, that's it. So, that's all I got to say. Have all these rats. When each rat you have in your bag gives you a 1% chance crit rate throughout the entire game, by the way. It's a running joke. Some people actually fall for it. Literally. They actually think keeping a rat in your bag does that. So Berserk, well, the game, but sure. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I see what you're saying. Yeah. All right. And, when that's done, you can read some stuff on the table, yada, yada. But this goes to end game, to where it is a point of no return, and you're at the last stretch of the game, which is a small stretch. It's a small part. It's got, like, 4, technically, depending, battles to it. But everything can be skipped except the last 2 battles, per se. Yeah. And Berserkso says, hold on. Okay. Berserkso says, I was making a joke, but how can you place a lot of explosive barriers and blow it up to hell? Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyways, we got to get out of here and continue our journey to get the last nether stone. Pushing speed's always nice to have, right? So that's that. So now we can go back to Gortash, but now, before all that, let's level up. Oh, that's right. We got to do this first. Got to put on the pimp hat. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, so for our final level, okay, we are going not into fighter. We're going to hit rogue. So we did 5 on ranger, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we did 4 on rogue. Then we did 2 on fighter to get our action surge. Now for our 5th and final level, or our 12th level, our final level, we're going to hit, is it uncanny? Yeah, uncanny dodge. Use your lightning quick reflexes to protect yourself when, an attack hits you. You only take half damage, half the usual damage. So there it is. Now you have half damage. It's huge. So for the final stretch of the game, and before that, right? Because there's a million things we can do right now in Act 3 that we haven't done, but technically speaking, we're here already, right? We're here already. We're technically done. So with Uncanny Dodge, now you're taking half damage. I mean, come on. That's sick. I've always thought to myself, well, why don't I do this? Why don't I do 5 and 5, right? 5 Ranger, okay? 5 Rogue, then 2 in the Fighter. You can. But if you're, it depends what you... A good safety net is having an action surge. And that's just up to you. It's personal preference, to be honest. But level 1 fighter gives you some defense. Level 2 fighter gives you that action surge. So, I don't know. You get some extra defense, and then you get to use an extra ability if you need to, like a saving grace. I mean, that's where I split it. That's where I'm like, you know what? Fighter does make sense to do that first for level 10 and for a level 11. And then going into Uncanny Dodge for your 5th level in Rogue. People talk about, oh, well, what about, going into Ranger again and stuff. For what? For what? When having this now means, can't touch this. That's what this is. So that's all I've got to say about that. All right, now I do have to equip this back on. Unfortunately, I wish I could just have now this outfit's a badass. I do like this outfit, but yeah. Anyways, I wish I could change that. Just the appearance. So now I'm going to take all this crap minus this, because it won't let me. And, you know, I don't need toolkits for thieves anymore. I've got plenty of them still. I'm going to send a lot of junk to camp, man. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to extract all ingredients, craft any last potions of speed, because that's what it's about, and take those, throw it in here. I'm not even going to use really much of it, so that's it. So we can go back to Rivington. Let's see how many arrows of many targets we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll be all right for now, because I'm gonna kill Gortash. Gortash is very tough, but I'm going to do that. I also need to get humanoid. Three? Oh man, that's rough. Okay, okay. Well, fudge it, dude. Fudge it. I believe he's humanoid. I always forget. But anyway. So here's the deal. For Gortash, once you kill him. So I am actually going to do this instead first. Once you kill him, all his guards in the city, the big ones, more especially, they're going to be hostile. So it behooved that people, before killing Gortash, okay, like seriously, you know, make sure you're level 12. You have everything you need. Like Gortash is the second to last that I kill. I'll kill, like, in a perfect world, like if I clear everything, Raphael is last, right? Because if I really somehow want the long rests that are free, they're there. But other than that, Gortash. I wait to kill Gortash absolutely last. Just because things can become hostile in Act 3 that are not hostile currently. And you don't want to have to kill those big old steel watchers, or watching your back, or taking your time and slowing you down.
Welcome. You see to peruse the special goods, I
So,
take it.
okay. Look, Scroll of Globe of Invulnerability. You want 2 of them. 3 at most, but 2. 2 should be just fine. Okay, but 3 cannot hurt. So since I have the gold on me because I'm lazy, I am going to pick up a 3rd one. Just like that. Just like that. Cone of Cold is actually really nice too, because the damage it can do, especially for dragons, right? So if you want to spend money on that, go ahead. Go get a Cone of Cold. I already have one, and I bought another one for no reason. But our goal is not to use it, but it's there in case we need it. Does that make sense? So the rest of this is going to be all about arrows of many targets anyway, like I previously stated.
All right.
So I'm going to revisit each vendor. We have 6 Terrasol. We're fine. We don't need any more Terrasol. You want more? Go for it. I have more than enough Terrasol. I might use a total for everything, including the last boss. Everything total, 3. Just 3. I might not even use any of them. It just depends of where am I in combat, right? So 6, I've got double. I mean, I'm not going to use it. I can't use them all. You know.
Treato! Yes! I has lots
All right.
of stuffs. Bye-bye now.
Wait. No. None of those. So we'll visit our 3rd vendor here.
back again. Want a dagger?
Oops.
Or a bow? Need more arrows?
All right, so
need
more
to-
arrows and many targets. Okay, so do we have humanoid? We do. I will actually purchase that. I really would like that. Yeah, Gortash is humanoid. Raphael is fiend. And the final boss. Now there is a dragon, by the way, but we don't have to kill the dragon. But whatever. The absolute final boss is an aberration, and I believe or it's either aberration or monstrosity. I believe it's aberration. Yeah, I'll bank money on that probably. But anyways, so that's that. Balance offer. Pick that up. Yeah, don't need that crap. Let's go to our next vendor. Let's just get lucky or not. Maybe she'll give me something. Maybe I just wasted my time. So,
This place is real shabby. But at least folk don't look at you funny in here. Need anything?
nothing. Okay, cool. All right. And remember, if you can't afford something, I've said it before, pickpocket them.
What can I do for you?
Like, literally pickpocket them. You can save scum, you're done pickpocketing, pour it out. Pour it anywhere in Act 3 and then come back and pickpocket the same person more. Or the next vendor. I mean, that's all you gotta do. Like, I've got the cash on me, so why not? And for what I'm looking for, the odds of me getting caught are very slim. Especially when you put your gear on for it.
What do you need?
Arrow of many targets, 340. Dragon slaying, no. Yeah, this is... yeah. Don't need to do construct slaying anymore because we're level 12. We don't need to kill the Steel Watchers. But if people are struggling, I say, dude, kill the Steel Watchers and kill the vampire, kill all these things gives huge XP. What we just did in this game, for almost every fight we did in Act 3, was on purpose. There's an absolute purpose for the things I've killed in Act 3 because of XP. And that's what people want to focus on. There was, I did see people were wondering, hey, can you somehow, if you have a mod and you go straight to Act 3 and you're level 1, can you get to level 12 before endgame? Yes, you actually can. That's how big, huge, and powerful Act 3 is. And how much, XP you get. So, understanding that, hey, I can get all this, I'm good, and now you're in Act 3 and you're already level 12 and you haven't even really done anything except for the major important things per se that give you a lot of XP. Plus there are other places that give you big XP as well, but we don't even have to touch it. We don't even have to touch Raphael now. We don't have to do that fight, and all it is standing still with your greater potion. Actually, I am going to show you how to do Raphael fight without going to Raphael. And we're going to do the same darn thing on Gortash. The only difference is if I'm going to do single target at Gortash or Raphael at one point, I'm going to use the proper arrow, whether it's humanoid or wherever it is, fiend slaying. This, I believe, is for Raphael. Okay, because it does what? Double damage. So it's very important to understand that. Other than that, it's going to be as many arrow of many targets, depending on what's around me, right? Because we still want to be able to move clearly, So That's what's going on in this part of the game. All right. So.
Short father.
Okay, I do not go to Worms Rock. I leave the castle alone for now. Ballast Gate, Lower City. We have our we have 4 vendors there. We can always check. And again, you want to do House of Hope, go do House of Hope. Like seriously, if you need House of Hope, go for it. On my next playthrough, I'm going to do more of a walkthrough of saying, this is what you want to do, this is how to do it, and this is why. And it's going to be really awesome. Like, you have to understand, there's many videos out there like this, and even better, and much better, depending on what it is. You know, so enjoy your game. Enjoy your content creator or creators. But more importantly, have fun for what you're doing. Because if you're not having fun, I don't know why you're doing it. Quit wasting your time. Just quit wasting your time. 476. Okay, well, shoot. I should have stole from him because now I don't have the gold. So, what I'm going to do here. Haha. Just like that. Just like that. And that's why I save my scrolls in there. They're lightweight, and some of them are expensive, and that means you can sell for more money. I don't know how many of these I have, but 2 would be nice.
My weapons will...
Could be for Raphael, could be for Gortash, or whatever it is. Any enemy that has a buff or something going on, it's like, dude, hit him with an arcane interference. It's great for Ketheric at the end of Act 2. Oh man, it's great. So look, actually stand by. I need to bring down the sunshades or the my blinds because it is shining all over my computer screen. Okay, so again, you can come here and re-roll, meaning level up and re-roll and see what you can get from the scrolls here. Again, greater invis. Any magical item is, well, here, but this right here, the scroll of globe of invulnerability, scroll of greater invisibility, those are huge. Like, you need some. Okay, chain lightning is important. That's a good thing. You want to hold monster? You hold your hold monster. We are good. Paralyze a creature. It cannot move or act. 10 turns, 10 stinking turns. What is that? Like, that's nasty. That is nasty. So if it's going to be the end of your turn, and you've got a boss, and you're able to cast one more thing for an action. Or you pop a haste, right? And it's like, man, I'm about to be lethargic. What do I do, man? I'm going to die if he attacks me. Well, there you go. Play defensively that round if you need to. Throw an attack or two and then play your last defense card right there. Scroll of Hold Monster. You can't mess that up, man. Like, you cannot mess this up. Like, it works. Where is is it this one? Wall of Ice? That's a nice one. There's another one. Oh, there's one upstairs that I forgot to get. Literally, like, in this area. But makes a creature larger or smaller. Affect their weapon damage and strength checks and saving throws. This is pretty cool to enlarge. But usually, like, fighters or whatever the other one is. Berserker, whatever. They can use that. It works really well. chain lightning. It's nice to have AoE if you want to actually keep going on in the fight. So these are great. Banishment. Banish. I mean, come on. You literally banish your target. Okay, 2 turns. Now, Raphael cannot be banished. But if I'm not mistaken, you can still hold monster. I believe. Don't quote me on it. Go ahead and Google it. Can't hurt. It cannot hurt. So I want to throw that out there. So let's get a few things in here and see if I can just kind of sell them. Grease. That'd be so nice. Wind, person. Or hold person. That's, yeah. Actually, you know what? I don't need to do any of that. I don't need to do any of that. I got plenty of them. Boom. Now there's a scroll upstairs. You go upstairs here on the left. Then you're going to see all these portals. It's this portal, the blue portal. You take that up. And if you know, you know. Don't forget there's a scroll including other gear. The scroll's badass. Otherwise, you could turn it in for a lot of money. A lot of money. And then the awesome gear up there. Either you wear it or you turn it in for a lot of stinking cash. Like, a lot. It's ridiculous. So, anyways. All done. And we can go to Gortash. I just want to double check on Arrow of Many Targets and pick up some more. I'm not going to add those numbers up because we have more than 11 now. I hate how it, since it's in a different separate stack, it doesn't show the number. Like, it kind of annoys me. I wish they would fix that. Okay, so nothing there. Nothing. Let me think here.
Keep it together.
Yeah, but that group of that Steel Watcher and the group of people right there, they'd be attacking me right now if I killed Gortash. They do not stop patrolling. I swear. All right, let's see here.
Best victuals and cures in the lower city.
Man, I was really hoping for just a little bit more. Got 12. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Humanoid, that's right here. And then... Oh, we have... Oh, man, we have more than I thought. Yeah. I only wanted, like, 2 or 3. Well, that's fine. More than enough. Just enough if we're going to use them. But yeah. And remember, again, your fireworks. Okay? Those are fireworks. You have these. There's one of the, like, I picked up an extra, so this might say 6 instead of 7. But there's 3 different stacks in here. Or no, it's this one, I think. This should say, I think, 8 instead of 9, etc., right? So you have 1 stack of fireworks, 2 stacks of fireworks, and a 3rd stack of fireworks. Okay? We're going to use that. I'm going to show you. It's a one-shot, one-kill finale. It's hilarious. You don't need to do it this way, but why not? Right. All right, so we went to every just about important vendor, yada yada. Look at this, wow. I'm going to create a save here. I didn't mean to do an F5. There we go. New save. To Gortash. I forgot how to spell his name. Whatever. So if there's any last minute things to do or equipment or whatnot, like, again, most of the stuff in the game that I got for extra gear, I didn't use. I used Spiteful Thunder and the Thunder Cloak on Ketheric. The end of Act 2, the big fight, and that's that, man. I didn't even use free action. This could be important. It depends, like, where you're fighting, about your terrain. This is actually a very great ring. I always pick it up. And when you're in Tactician or Honor mode, you're going to be switching out these rings right here that you see on the bottom quite a bit, depending on what's going on, etc., etc. Because especially on Honor mode, you die, you're out, you're gone, see ya, goodbye. You're starting the whole game over, right? You don't want to do that. A lot of crying eyes, a lot of stress people have been under for that kind of stuff. So, whoops, forgot about that. So, worth 400 right here. You know, non-magical, solid stone. So why not? We'll take it. And that's it. So if you need to level up things to go to different vendors, hire those hirelings, or level up your party, or whatever you want to freaking do, honestly. So that's it. That would be it. So, Gortash time. We have full health. If you don't have full health, obviously you want to port to a place that will give you full health. See, different region, now you have full health. And right before the Gortash room, or when you kind of get into it, a nice quick save, that'll fix a lot of problems. If you're having trouble in combat, because my rolls are going to be different than yours, because it's RNG anyway, right? On certain things. Or better rolls, or bad days. So, he wants to definitely see us. And there's a few things we can do. And I don't remember the dialogue options for these, but there's a way you can, quote unquote, team up with him. So you don't have to fight him, but I'm going to see if we can just go fight him. Alright. So, a lot of dead bodies up here. Yes, you can loot these, by the way. Okay. And there are treasures? No, that was upstairs. We didn't do that, though. There is a... Sorry. Now, going back here right now is not the best idea because it'll trigger don't go back there. But you can throw Gortash through this door, and then out off the balcony. You literally can kill him. Just boosh. Shove or throw, whatever it is. You just use him as improvised melee weapon. Drop him as far as you can here. And right before you drop him, you cancel it by clicking like the right mouse button. You know, you can do it early. Like, instead of dropping him here, you can drop him here, right? But I drop him here, but the thing is I'll cancel right here, right? Before he even tries. And you're good. No problem. Then what you do, you hit turn-based mode, right? And then you just shove him off, man. You just click the shove button. I could have done that in the beginning, but traversing through the town of Baldur's Gate would not be fun. I mean, I've done it before, but it just gets annoying. It gets a nuisance, especially in the area with the 3 traders. the actual trading district, where like the scrolls were, where we're purchasing scrolls. Like all these Steel Watchers are there with patrols, and they will become hostile. Like it's not an option. So here we go. Closed door. Okay. So these things on the wall, these canisters. What else? What else? The forest curtain. Like there's booby traps everywhere. You can walk in here, but you're gonna start dialogue, right? He's right here. We can go right here. All right, save scum, right? You want to save here. I forgot where it triggers, so let's find out, right? Yeah, that you see, it already triggered.
You have the Netherstones.
I don't want it
They
to trigger.
resonate with my own. I always prefer.
I'm going to show you why.
methods to hers. You have mastery over your urge. My involvement. We will raise. Hand me the Netherstones, and we
Take
will.
the Netherstones. We will control the brain and reform the blah 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 blah. We can give the Netherstones, but here he's going to turn hostile. We want to get the drop on these guys. We do not want this situation happening at all. Okay. But the problem is we got to kill him, and then also any other ads that are up, they're going to be up even after the fight. So it's like, what do we do, right? So the best thing to do is kill the room, but we need to annihilate him. So how do we do all this? It's nuts, right? It's a crazy fight. Okay, well, let's see. One of the things we can do is so I want to be up there, actually. This is where we're going to be later on when I restart this fight. But arrow of many targets, watch. It blew up that, right? And hold on one second. Not yet. No, ma'am. And then here, I'll just pop this real quick. You want to get these traps out of the stinking way. That's why we want to hit him with an arrow of many targets. But the flip side, now let me show you this. Arcane interference, right? Silenced, immune to thunder damage. So he is silenced, but his shield hasn't gone away, right? No, ma'am. And the thing is, we're going to be doing more damage to him because of Aura of Murder. Okay? But right there, he's down on the ground, right? So if I wanted, I could action shirt. I'm not going to do all that nonsense. But now watch this. Watch this. Double damage. Double damage. Boom. Okay? And see, right there, he has more health now. You see that? We want to prevent that if we can, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So that's an issue. So we want to be able to come right up here to give him a Aura Murder. We don't have it yet. Now he has it. Now he's got it. Okay? And that's important because he would have had a lot less health right now. Okay? But our problem is, you see the auras that are going on? We need to get rid of that crap. Like, big time. Like, super big time. Because this aura here, threatened. An enemy is close, has disadvantage on ranged attack rolls. That sucks. However, if we're here, when that happens, it's only 8 hit points. So using an arrow of many targets, it'll get him. It'll get this guy. And if for some reason it doesn't happen, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We can just use a single attack. But we do want to get this off. We do not want disadvantage going after him. Not at all. Another thing. Say you kill him. Okay. And there's more enemies here. That's fine. Pop a potion of invisibility. Pop your both dashes if possible. Whatever it is in this world. Be invisible. Okay. And get out of here. Just bounce. Okay. You can pick up his loot. You need to pick up his loot. and then just bounce. You can stay in and kill it. I'm just saying you can bounce too. It all just depends on what you want to do. But this guy is no joke. This guy is the hardest one of them all, especially if you fight him correctly. Okay. Want to make sure. Okay, cool. So we're going to save here. We have all of our buffs out. That's important. We have all of our buffs getting ready to go. Okay, so I've got 3 of these. I'm using them. Never know. Okay. I forgot if he was immune to poison or not. Shit. Let's see here. No, he's good. We're good. But you see, his dex is huge. His dex is huge. So it hurts, and the problem is though he's also thunder resistant. That's a huge problem with us. That's why he's so difficult. If I came in with a badass anything else, right? He would be on the easier side of things. But no, not today. So the issue of thunder resistance, it's rough. Thunder damage against the entity from magical attacks is halved. Halved. Okay. Thunder damage against this entity from non-magical attacks, halved. Okay. So that's why we're using humanoid slaying, because deals double damage to humanoids. Right here. Okay. I know we have this here, but it's about this. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. So this is normal, and now you double it. Now the thunder damage is going to be like halved, but it is what it is. So we want to have our boots, this whole thing, the whole combat, the normal combat stuff. Okay. Risky ring, yes. Strange conduit ring, yes. Because, it's psychic damage. It's not thunder. Okay. So we're going to just prep this and run on in and do our thing. We'll see how this round goes. And my music box. Forgot about the music box, man. And remember, we have our speed potion, Terrazol, so we can go as far as we can. We want him dead. But also, we do not want to become lethargic. That is huge. So even after the fight, we don't want to be lethargic. Our goal, if we're going to become lethargic, look, 10 turns, greater invis. We want that. Or 10 turns regular potion. But you're going to be lethargic. We don't want that to happen, and you get screwed. So, moving forward, let's do this. Boom. Guidance is not... Oh, yeah, that's right. Enhanced Leap in, right? We're going to Enhanced Leap. Hold on. No, ma'am, not yet. Enhanced Leap. We buff ourselves with that. Then we're going to do Greater Invis. It is a concentration spell. So that's good. But once it ends, we need to make sure, we need to figure out, are we going to give ourselves guidance or not? And the answer is, we still want to do that. Unless we want to give ourselves more Greater Invis, which is fine too. So, my thing, get another scroll. But here's the problem. Gortash likes to heal himself out of combat really quickly. So the transition needs to be extremely fast. So let's get this going. Let's do this.
Not as bad as it could have.
people. I don't want them here. Okay. Okay. So now I am officially in combat. And Gortash has 3 HP. Let's kill him. Boom. He's done. He's dead. That's it. Pop thine loot. Loot thine loot. Cutscene incoming, I believe. Mandatory cutscene. No? Not yet? Okay. Well, guess what? Now, okay, so we have this. We need to be very careful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop invis. And come on, where are you at? Where are you at, Bubba? I can pop a Terrazol, right? A Therazol. So let's go ahead and do that. Might as well. We got it. We have the Therazol. Pop a dash. We just want to get out of here. We just want out. Just get me the F out, right? So we're going to come right up here. As much as we can. As much as we can. So it's like, where do I go? Where do I go? Because they're going to want to follow you, right? Best place to go is actually up here, if possible. But that's not happening just yet. Right here. Come up here. Might as well lockpick if we can, right?
A couple of turns should do it.
Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Roll again? No, I'm okay, Boba. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. And so, okay, well, whatever. But end turn. They're gonna want to come after me. I'm not hidden anymore. That was dumb. But that's it. Like, that's it. Gortash. But he had a lot of HP. Sometimes it's not as effective as what just happened. This dude's just running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Oh my god, not in my world. So you're gonna have to go through all this, because if I went and stayed invisible, none of this would happen. They'd be like, oh, we can't find him. Boom, we're out of combat, right? So that's all it was, just what I did. It's just because of what I did. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Whisper.
Trying to get out of here, but so I'm going to take, how many turns of this do I have? We're going to go, oh, no we're not. We're going to do this. Over here. Hit spacebar, make sure they can't see me. Come around. I just want to get out of combat. That's all it is. That's all it is. And basically, they're going to just keep doing this. Bad idea. All right.
Don't want to draw any attention.
I shouldn't have done that, but I did. So, but this fight can be a game ender for sure. I mean, even a slip up with one of these guys, right? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go over here, be like, "Hey, guy." See, they're not going anywhere. They don't know what's going on. But they will in a minute.
Light on my feet.
There we go.
I'll strike you down.
How far are these guys in here?
Just out of view.
No, man. I'm just trying to get out of combat. That can really hurt on arm mode. So the best thing to do, what I should have done, is this. That's all I should have done. The whole time. The whole time. That's it. Or greater invis, whatever. But I've got plenty of both, so can't find me, and then I'll just map out of here. That's it. That's it. It was that simple. Boom. Problem solved.
The nether stirred the thrum.
As I expected, the dogs under the city must, and to maintain the illusion of their own control, as to how good a...
Damn it. I forgot about that. Alright. Where is the nearest dude? Alright. Forgot about that. That happens. Alright. See if I can just kill him and get invis. See what happens here. Yep. Okay, cool. And again, a lot of XP for those who are definitely wanting experience. So now we can get out of here as soon as we're out of combat. It's like, oh, you're not there anymore. There we go. Hey, where'd you go? I'm out of here. There we go. Rivington, problem solved. And that's what you do. That's how to do that. I did it a little bit slow. Again, my next playthrough, I'm just going to do a walkthrough to where it's a full walkthrough to understand, hey, how do you do this? How do you solo? And understand there's so many fun things you can do. I'm just taking it to the step to where it's like, look, get these things too, just in case. And this is how you use everything and what they're for. And this is how you get to beat the game. Everything outside of that, like when I'm showing about Act 1 or Act 2 or Act 3, it's like, hey, if you can kill this boss, if you can do these fights, you can do the other fights in the game, right? So that's what it's about. So wanted to come on and say that, and it just gets so easy. It gets so easy to do this. So again, you can save scum, and life doesn't have to be perfect on it. And remember, see, I'm damaged, right? If I had the font from Raphael, the where you get long rests, you know, it'd be great. But you can do a save scum here, right? And then all you have to do is this. Okay, well, I'm not going to do Morphic Pool, but here. Different region. What happens, guys? What happens? When you go to a different region, what happens to your health? It refills to its fullest. Is that it? That's it. That's literally it. So Don't need health potions when you're out of combat, especially when you're done with just some kind of like little area or something and you can port back. Port out, port back. Problem solved. So that's how it works, man. See? 95 health. Oh yeah, I forgot. Might as well have to port here anyway because this is where end game is. We have arrow many target. We are good. We are good. We can actually continue this to the end game. Now I'm going to take a little AFK break here. I am going to. Now I can port to Morphic Pool Docks, which I will do, but not yet. Actually, yeah, why not? Come over here. We already killed the rats. We're ready to go, more likely than not. Okay? So I'm going to save scum here on purpose. I am going to do this because I am, and you can do this too, because if you want to come back, if you want to do something different, be like, man, I can't come back. You know, I just went through this point of no return because this is going to take you, as big cutscenes and stuff, this is going to take you to the final stretch, final area, that kind of stuff. So that's that. I'm waiting for the sync to stop so I can do a manual save. Well, you can do, I'm not going to do it. You can do it. Save game. Actually, I can do it. Hey, new save. Point. Wait. Pawnert. Point of no return. Okay. Point of no return. And here, you can put point of no return, final point of no return. Right? Do that. And you're good. Because once you do that, it's just like Act 1 and Act 2. I can't go back. Well, this is going to disappear basically. Like that's it. You're going to the final stretch. So I'm going to go AFK for just a few minutes, and then we're going to come back and do the final stretch. Really fun, real easy, and it's going to be really good. Alright, I'm back, and we're going to continue. Make sure I have everything I need or whatnot. I mean, we're good. We're good. The only thing that could help, which I'm not going to do on this run, is the pendant that's shaped like a heart in House of Hope. You just steal it. All you have to do is you literally do this, do this, do this. You take this 1 gold and you switch it out when you're stealth and everything, so the alarm or whatever doesn't activate and all that stuff. That's all you have to do. 1 gold, because it's a pressure plate. That's all you have to do. Where the Orphic hammer is, there's 2 other things, loots in that room besides the Orphic hammer. One on the left, one on the right on a pedestal. You get the one on the left. That's where the heart is. And this will bring you up to like 135 now, I think, HP this would turn into. It's been a minute. We'll find out tomorrow for sure. But yeah, it's that easy. So anyways, we did the save. We're going to continue here. And now with this, remember, or you don't, we're not going to have these buffs right away. We're really not going to have all these buffs. So we need to be careful on what's going to happen. So let's enjoy the cutscene and everything. Once you enter this place, there's no turning back. This is the final point of no return. You will no longer have access to your camp or the items stored there. New players will not be able to join your party. New players, for those playing on the internet, new players will not be able to join your party. So if I'm playing with people right now, and it's like, hey, I'll proceed there, and then we'll play again tomorrow and join up, and then you'll come over. No, you need to come over now, now. So then you click no, make everybody come over, and then do all that. So last chance, do you need to go to town, go to your stash, and get anything in the world here that you truly desire, truly want to bring with you, whatever it can be in this world. Do I, for fun, for kicks and giggles. No, not really. Look at all this crap I left behind. It's kind of funny, really. Yeah, no. Actually, you know what would be fun? You know what would be fun? Mr. Rune Powder Barrel. That'd be fun. Good music. Game's about to be over yet, that's for sure. Alright, so let's do this. Final save if you need to, one way or another. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Enjoy the cutscene. Actually, I'm going to skip
Christy silence.
So the final push. Hoping that there's whoops. So if you need to go back, you go back with your save. But you're gonna want. Sorry about this. Forgot all about this.
It's infused with magic.
I'm gonna say, for the hell of it, 2 speed potions. Not that you need it, but 1 for sure. Okay. 2 and 2. 2 Durzel, 2 speed potions to make things like, okay, we're cool. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 potions of invisibility, if possible. Okay? Minimum. Bare minimum. Okay? And that's it. If you want a Scroll of False Life, hey, it's going to help. But don't pop any of these yet when you're here. Okay? Or excuse me, 5. Perfect. 5 potions of invisibility. That's what you want. Otherwise, let me think here. 1, 2. There are, okay, minimum 2 of these, but you need to make up the number then with scrolls, whether it's of invisibility or greater invis. Okay, so you want a total of 5 of these. Okay, you want a total of 5 of invisibilities, but you want at least 2 of them to be potion of invisibility. Actual potion of invisibility has to be 2 minimum. And then the rest of the 3 plus, for 3 or more, can be whatever of them you want of any invisibility. Okay, that is huge, huge. And making sure that you have your fireworks. We talked about those earlier. Okay, I have a room barrel for fun. If you have angelic slumber, reprieve, those angelic, you want to have at least one of the purples. Okay, you don't have to, but it's nice. You never know. I'm probably not even going to use it, to be honest with you. But if you're not sure, use it. You know, look, a potion of fly. So here's the deal. If you didn't do your lithid stuff, that's on you. I don't know how you... I'm not going to say I don't know how you didn't do it. I'm going to say if you were following what I'm doing, I don't know what to say. Otherwise, have about, what, 1, 2? 2 fly? 2 potions of fly, I guess? I don't know. We'll say 2 to be safe. Noble stock doesn't hurt to have at least 1 of them. That's it, man. Like, I mean, you're good. Just have your gear with you. Like how I did it. You know, I saved gear and stuff. This will be just for fun later on for the finale, probably. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Hell of a finale. Holy crap. Alright. So, that's that. So, the only thing we're going to do here... It's going to have a little bit of shaky cutscenes and stuff, whatever. We're going to jump around here in a minute, which I should have done.
What to do?
Right here. And we're going to pop an invisibility potion or scroll. I'll say a scroll. It's not the potion yet. It's not the potion. Okay, but I am going to pop a potion since I have 5. Okay. So what I'm going to do... Okay, we're good here, right? We're good? Okay. Yeah, I have controlled. Don't buff yourself with anything. This is all going to go away shortly. And here is combat. We don't need combat. We just come up here in a minute, but we need to be invisible for this. And we're going to just leapfrog it from here, up here, hop, and then hop again and go farther down and take a left. It's no big deal. But this is where your enemies are. We don't want that. We don't want those issues today. We don't want everything. So, take that, hop an invis, and we go.
Trying to spot for an ambush.
Thrall. Freed. Break. Control.
Shaking. It does this. There we go. Oh, don't wanna land there. Pop that. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So, look. The rolls here that are coming up means the more rolls you get successful, the less the last boss HP will be, if that makes any sense. Okay? This is just a pre-thing. We're not facing the last boss at this very moment. We're going to see it, and that's it. So if you fail every roll, you fail every roll. Don't be worried about it.
Your blood.
You think you are.
So we are strength and dexterity. We want to do strength
It's messing with your mind.
as much as we can. Whatever. Okay, that's it. Strength, Constitution, Int. Well, we're gonna do strength. We can add a bonus. No, we can throw in guidance, but we should already be buffed with our other stuff. So we passed that. That's good. That's good. A little less HP there, right? But even if you fail every single one of them, you're gonna be all right. So strength and dex, baby. So we did strength, dex, we failed it. At this point, if you have any inspiration points, go for it. I mean, let me think. I mean, yes, go for it. It's just fun, whatever. Ah, so close. Okay, it is what it is. We'll save the last one. You'll see why. It'll be funny.
I won't allow it.
So, I won't allow it and dominate it, right? So, strength, 30, add bonus. You can't, can you? Yeah, no, because it's going to cancel the Cloud Giant. You see, you're going to get a +6 instead of keeping your, fuck me, +9. Whatever. So on this last one here is really funny. You actually have to roll a natural 20 for this to work. Unless you literally have what it says. So what's your highest one? It's still strength. Right? Bonus. Cloud Giant. Hold on. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to pop that for this. Let's get... I got a natural 20. That's hilarious, dude. Bro. That's funny. I had to roll a 99. And I got a natural... Oh, man. No stinking way. That's so funny. That is so funny. Natural 20, baby. Natural 20. I was going to say, because I have done all four. Like, I've done great rolls on this before in the past, but man, getting that natural 20, I rarely get that natural, man. But I usually pass the others without worrying about inspiration points at all. So it screwed me early, but then I'm like, there's your natural 20, baby. I'm like, screw you, dude. Screw you. So the brain in the end is going to have less HP. Whatever. It doesn't matter. How we're going to kill it, it doesn't matter.
Is worse than I thought. This is it has become.
Okay, so here's the other deal. Let's see. I thought the nether stones were blah 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 blah. I'll explain this in a minute here. Complete. Oh yeah, gotta go down here. That's right. Free Orpheus. Do we? Do we not? But we're not supposed to. Here, make life easy. There we go. And this is loot from earlier in the game, so not that you need it, but if there's a potion or something on one of them, hey, why not? If there's gold, actually, you know what? If you're hurting of gold and missed something back at camp, yeah, you might bump into one last vendor, right? All right, so
you will give the stones to me. I will assimilate.
Release the nether stones to the Emperor. I will release it to him because I do not want to become a full true Illithid. Okay, so there you go.
Now stand aside.
So there's Orpheus gone, and you're going to be with the Emperor. Somebody has to change or be one of these Illithids. Okay, so that's just part of the game. That's it. Like you don't have a choice. If you want, you can loot Orpheus. He's got some badass nothingness. It would be funny if this was a best in slot and you had to wait till right now, but it's not. Thank goodness. Confusion. It is kind of funny though. The only thing that can destroy these two are the Orphic Hammer. You have to have it equipped, which most people I think would know. Question mark. Okay, let's do this. Enjoy. Hello, Baldur's Gate. What happened here? We were just gone for a minute. Got the, is it the non-alloyed or non-alloyed, whatever. There it is. There's the brain and brain stem connecting the brain. All right. So before anything, I forget when and if and when, whatever. Oh yeah, okay. Heavily encumbered. Okay, so we need a buff. We need the buff. So.
Can't risk being
what am I doing? Okay. You do not have your thunder damage here. The goal for the, and pretty much the rest of this is you don't have to kill anything, if that makes sense. Well, kind of, sort of, no. You'll see. But let us crouch. We have the clear area. We don't want that. We want to be able to be eventually in a different part, to where it's not a clear area and it's obscured just a frickin' little bit. Because up here we're about to fight, most likely, if I'm not mistaken. So what we need to do, okay, is get a Cloud Giant Strength. That's why we save one of them at least, right? Let's see here. We'll take an Animal Speaking for kicks and giggles. It's always good luck, right? Pop that there. Alright. Cool. Now, we have Longstrider to give. Let's give it to Bubba here, the Emperor, and ourselves. We'll do the rest of the buffs later. We can't give ourselves all buffs right now. It's just where we're at. We can't do all of it. Now, I did forget. Can I... Fuck off. I have to check this out real quick. It's a no, right? Yeah, it's a no. It's always a no for this. I have to have that long rest happening. So let's get our double Doloramises back. Okay. Now here, okay, so here's the deal. I recommend usually a shield, just in case, because of your AC. That's kind of important, okay? Armor class is 20 right now, and it'll boost you up to 22, which is kind of really good. But you do what you do. Okay, you don't have to do all that mumbo-jumbo stuff. It's optional. If you have illithid powers and need to use them, hey, it doesn't hurt. Shield of Thralls, it's big. So, conjure a volatile shield around yourself or an ally, granting 10 temporary hit points. ... If the temporary hit points are lost due to incoming damage, the shield bursts, possibly stunning nearby foes. This is an issue right here. It's a good issue, though. So you want to use this at the right time. So we can use this now. We can use this later. I prefer to use this a little bit later. Also, temporary hit points. If you only have one, save it. Right now, we're gonna do that.
Interesting.
Okay. Next. We're gonna give this to him, and we're gonna book it. Okay. And me. Him. Me. And we're gonna book it now. Let's go.
Step forward.
There we go. Because sometimes there's enemies in there. We don't want that.
You've lost me. This is the one you spoke of.
I said, yes. This
The fist
That is
examined.
optional.
Appearances may change, but they do not observe this
The fist.
And I'm not
my nature.
glad to have.
The air is. They're expecting a speech. Something to step.
Well, we'll Baldur.
You feel it.
All right, cool. All right, we are good. We are good, baby. Unlock that door. Okay.
Had to be cautious.
Oh, shit.
Not over,
Shit.
then through.
Come here. Turn the torch off. We should be obscured now. We are lightly obscured. Perfect. Gonna come here. Fuck off.
Everyone else minds their business. I'll be
Maybe I can get this happening. Maybe not because of the long rest. I forget. Boom. Yep. We have this. And we're going to go back to the ballast armor. Boom. Now we're going to stand back up. And we have the buff. Okay. See if we can equip this again. And get the buff. No. See, that's really weird. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's really stinking weird that it'll work for this, but it won't work for the other. So, let me double check here. Drop item. No, not today. Not today. Okay, fine. Now, what's funny is, where are we at? You gain the benefits of a long rest. So, I don't think this actually works. We'll find out here in just a split second. Boom. Night, night. If not, I'll just reload it. Yeah, see? So we did. We got it. We got it. Oh. There we go. Examine, or pick up equip. We are equipped. We're going to Dollaramos it. Again, if you want to use your shield, use your shield. It's all about survival, to be honest. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. So, yeah. So, is every buff out? Am I missing any buff? No. Again, so if you only have a scroll of false life or something that gives you more HP, don't do it yet unless you have multiple ones. If you have one, and they don't stack either, just choose the one that's got the highest. But if you only have one, save it for later. Not yet. So right now we have this going here. I want to put Shield of Thralls, excuse me, right here. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. Perfect. Okay, all my buffs, all my buffs. Let me see here. I'm missing something. Oh, that's right. My Rapture, this is not Rapture. My Rapture and Statue, that buff is gone because
Don't waste a step.
we're in a new area and it's not a perma buff. So you can talk to these people, have a good time. Right here is your final vendor.
Bodies, bloods, this is the dream. Knew I was smart to
And you
sneak
have
in.
this
The
is
Skelly boys
that's
said I
it,
could
baby.
stay if I
That's
sold you stuff.
that's
So
it.
hurry up. Bye, bye, bye.
Dragon slaying. Hey, you might want it. Multi-shot, sure. I mean, it's not gonna. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, good.
Really? Oh, don't go.
All right, Chihira, how you doing? Yeah, the more people you have, the more people are going to be surrounding here. The more, now not your boys. Excuse me. The more tieflings and stuff you save, all those people will be here. Like, it's a huge gathering, but since we just coming in to do the thing, we don't have everybody. Okay. Don't get burnt up. Don't get burned. Like, it's so stupid. Don't get burned. You're gonna see a dialogue.
Stay low.
A little perception check here coming in.
Fall back! Fall back! Leave him be! We have to keep running!
Running the wrong way. Insight failed. Well, now we can't do anything about it. So, here we go. If you need, you shouldn't, but if you need a rest, you have a rest here. Okay? Now, do not, like, a lot of people will take, like, different routes and stuff. Look, this whole place is filled with enemies. And you can't see it all yet. I wish I could zoom out more. You see, all up here, on this side, on the other side. It's nasty, right? So, and you can't see, but they're here. They're all here, right? And why? Why do you want to deal with that, right? So, we're going to come up here. What you want to do, save. Okay, just save right here. Okay. I think you can be like right in the hallway here, if I'm not mistaken. Boom, right here. Just don't pass like this threshold or something. Do not call forth allies. You don't want to do that. So what we're gonna do is do not click your potion. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna throw the potion at your boy, or on the floor to where it targets both of y'all, right? When you throw your potion, both of y'all have the invis. Y'all both have to be invis, okay? You don't need to do anything special with anything. Make sure you have your combat stuff on, okay? You can give yourself enhanced sleep, but don't use it. Actually, don't even do that. Just both of y'all be invis. Y'all are going to run all the way up here. I wish I could pan the camera more. But there's a big monster. You can run right through him. It's not even a big deal. Just run with both of your characters until you reach the double doors. And then you're going to open up the double doors. Okay. So save here. And then throw. 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 Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to, excuse me. Let me split item. Boom. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good right there. We're going to throw on the both of us and just book it. See? Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright, we're both in Viz. We're both in Viz. Don't click to attack anything, just click to the double doors, right? Look at all this. Look at all this that we'd have to attack and defeat. It's crazy. It's crazy. Click the double doors and go in. Get here. Come right here. Right here. Okay. Click enhanced leap on me. Boom. Okay, we're cool. We're in combat where we're cool. All we have to do now... We have to wait here. We're going to fly. We're going to fly up, and everything's going to finally be disappeared. Okay? So, click back on your character if it messed up there. Click fly. Come up here. And guess what? Hey! We're at the last push of the game. Now in here, it's going to be similar, but we may have combat. It's dependent. So, listen. You might... so in balance mode in this treasure chest, you get another one of these. Okay? It's just... That's what it is. Radiant damage. I'm not worried about that. And you have the restoration here. In the other modes, you don't have the restoration, if I'm mistaken. You don't have the restoration? Yeah. And I definitely don't think you have the other one here, the angelic recruit. But anyways, that's why I say Karim. I'm used to doing that. So we're stuck together, okay? We are stuck together. And you want to, so back in the day before all the patches, you could both go invis and then enter and you'll still be invisible. Well, they wanted to change that. So it is what it is. I forgot. Here, go ahead and save here. I forgot if you're able to still keep your buffs of like enhanced leap and stuff like that. But we'll find out. The first thing you want to do when you get in there, okay, is turn your boy invisible and turn yourself invisible. That's the most important thing. Okay. We'll go ahead and do that. Crouch. Just give me that for no reason. We're gonna crouch.
I don't need any attention right now.
Enter. Are you ready? Yes.
There it is. The crown. The very... That's...
The crown, up ahead. Time to cast the spell again and break its will.
So, we're going to give our boy, right? Boom. And then we're going to give me, bonus action, potion. Problem solved, right? Okay. Now, don't go forward with your boy. What you want to do is take your guy, right? You're going to fly. Actually, can we do this? No. Now, there's a tentacle here. Sometimes it can get you, but hopefully not because you're invis. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, he has a scroll, so the good news is he should be just fine. So we click dash on him, right? Because we used a grater, okay? He should be just fine. So we're going to come up over here, right? And then we're going to come over here. What are you doing, sir? I forgot he was crouching. All right. He'll fly up here on the next turn, and then once we're in front of this crown, okay, which will bring us to the final battle. But this here is harder than anything else. Anyways, we're going to switch characters. Okay, there's nothing else we can do on this dude right now. We just want to keep him there and safe. Want to now see? I don't have anything I can do here, but I can use a Terrasol. But I want to wait. We are invis for 10 turns. Okay? And we want to keep it that way as much as we can, if that makes any sense. Okay, so that's all done. I refuse to use this right now on this turn because it's going to take 2 turns. 1, 2 turns And we don't want to get lethargic. That would be like a game ender right there, right? So we're going to click end turn. They're not doing shit. There's nothing they can do. Too bad. So sad. But back in the day, you could just come in invisible and just do your thing. So you're not in combat and you can just keep walking and just do your thing. But oops, I forgot. But they decided that they didn't want to do that. It's like, no, you made it too easy. Well, fair enough. I mean, yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. Now it depends now. Do they spot us? Do they not spot us, right? You know, for combat. They usually won't at all, but the point is that we still have to go through this right here. Now, we have a few things we want to need to do. More especially with the two guys up there, which we will deal with in just a split moment here. Do this number, fly, I say. And then we're going to take our boy, before we do anything else, fly up here. Come on, hello, there we go. Okay, so we want to use this because it'll open the gate. But when we use this, okay, he's channeling, right? This is the caster must channel this spell until their next turn for it to take effect. Okay, cool. Well, if I do that, what happens? What happens? They can see me. So I'm going to click back to my character, right? And we're going to kill these things. We don't have much of a choice, if that makes sense, but we need to. So, yeah. Let's see here. The good news is we're still concentrating, but we're about to bust that concentration away. So, where are we at? Oh. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, whoops. Mirror. This. Come on now. Boom. Alright, here we go. I am now in combat. He is now in combat. We are in combat. I want to take this dude. Okay, this costs an action. Are there any bonus actions that he can use at this moment? I think the answer is no, actually. Yeah. So we're gonna do this on the crown. We are invulnerable as long as we're on the inside of it. And then we're going to do here, we're going to action search. We're going to do action here. HP is okay. Boom. Boom. That was important, believe it or not. How much movement do I have? 20.
Breathe deep and move.
is all.
May the gods take you first.
Come back in here. A little closer. And now we can end turn. If you have an extra false life, you were supposed to use it, I'm sorry, before we entered in here. Just saying. So, that's it, Bubba. Boom. Now the dragon's not going to come up here, but he can turn around and spray fire on us.
This is it.
All right.
Keep the enemy at bay.
One more turn. All right.
It's weakened. This is our chance.
Now he always enters first. The one opening the portal is always entered first. By chance.
It's vulnerable. This is it.
So what do I do?
Will is weakening.
Use this dude, I step back, and I literally end turn. Excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. Click on your character portrait. Enter. Sometimes you gotta click to enter, it's really weird. And now I'm up here. Okay. Wait, where are I? Where am I? Excuse me. I am lethargic. Shut the front door. Am I really? Okay, I skipped a turn earlier, and that was on me. So I effed up. Big time. Hopefully we're good. We'll find out. Skip turn. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. I just killed my character. I just killed my character, I think. The thing is, he'll annihilate platforms. So it's a soft harden. It's a hardened range, basically. So I think I just killed him. Yeah, this is gonna go boom, and I'm gonna fall down. Unless it's the next round, but whatever. I don't remember. But yeah, all this, like, it's going. It's going, baby. Enter portal. Come on. Perish. Okay. Come on, man. Waiting for it. It's basically, you just zerg the portal, basically. All right, now I can go in. Thank goodness. Okay, cool. So, ha, he gone. He gone. Fly down. That's funny. Now we're gonna go for the goodbye effect. Real quick though, let me double check here. God, the orbital. That's funny. All right, so let's drop our stuff here. So what we're looking for are the 3 separate stacks. I'm going to just drag them over here so I can see a little better. 2 stacks. And the 3rd stack right here. These 3, right? Put them there. And then we're going to take that. We're going to drop them right. Hold on. I can't see jack all. This because this shiny thing. Usually I don't have that happen. I don't know. That'll overkill it. It's just, you just need the fireworks. That's all you need, the fireworks. That's all you need. And then you can come right up here if you really want. Actually, we'll have a little bit of fun here. Boom. All the way from Act 2, baby. All the way from Act 2. Alright. Not enough movement. Oh, there will be. Stand by. I need bonus action. There we go. Lob a fire arrow or a potion or whatever it is in this world. Light it on fire. That's it. That's it, guys. That's how you do it. That's how it's done. So
subdued at last, it begs for its life.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
It pleads because it knows I'm its master. I will finish this.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength.
I want y'all to remember this line right here.
An opportunity,
from the brain.
Perhaps.
Oh, or maybe it just passed. Well, I'll find out. All right, so you have your choices here. This is like a final choice. You can save scum this, right? And choose each one for different endings / achievements, and just come back to literally this dialogue with an F8. It's that simple. Go ahead. We can rule the world. We can betray the Emperor by killing the Emperor and dominating the brain and controlling the world by ourselves. Or we can go ahead, command the brain to destroy all tadpoles and then itself.
Master, I must obey. I must end.
Oh no, it wasn't this. It was the first dialogue, I think. Anyways, it reminds me of a book on psychology, believe it or not, and I think a very famous author
Hopes, nightmares, and the
borrowed
screams of legions
that idea.
upon legions of unborn illithids.
So hats off to, I think, please. Well, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can say it online.
The
So,
pain rips
but he is a
through you,
famous YouTuber
obliterating
psychologist,
all thought, all feeling.
PhD,
Your tadpole burns in
Therapy.
your brain.
He's pretty cool. Hello, hello, welcome. Hey, man, I'm Miss Curious George the movie. What the fuck? Hello.
Silence. Free of urge and worm, your brain
So this is good.
battered and bruised.
And this is how
But it is yours.
you do it.
Yours.
Real simple.
At last.
Solo. So again, this is a really good run. This is how you pretty much do it, and I'm gonna have another video of like how to go from beginning to end, because when I reinstalled this game, it kept crashing, and that was just terrible. And I really want to redo this properly and be more in depth so people can understand how you can do this solo and have so much fun. How are you? How's the stream? Everything's great. I appreciate it. Stream's going fine. No complaints. Never complaints. But again, I didn't do everything, as in all the bonuses, but I did the hardest bosses, that kind of stuff. I didn't do Raphael because I just didn't want to do them, and we didn't even go into House of Hope for our amulet that gives us more health or anything like that. I mean, it's just, this build is just ridiculous. It's amazing. It's fun, and I've always enjoyed this build. And I learned. This build comes, though, from where I got this information for this build after a lot of studying and looking, because I didn't want to just solo it, but I said, I need to. I need to solo this, but I want to have fun doing it. I found a build, and it's called, I think, Stealth Archer, whatever, Solo Stealth Archer, and it's by a YouTuber, actually, and usually I don't do that, this kind of stuff, and follow a YouTuber to you know, do things. I'm sorry, I really enjoy this music. There you go. There it is. But her name is, on YouTube, is Evelyn Morgana, if I'm not mistaken. And she came up with this build. If I'm not mistaken, if it came from somewhere else, then whatever. But this is where the information I got from her.
Everything you
and it's
sacrificed.
beautiful. I tweaked it a little bit, just
It
very,
was
very,
worth
very
it.
little
For
on my
this.
playstyle. But as for most of it, I have to give credit to her because I want to. I don't have to, but it's the only right thing to do. So, and she is one of the BG3 goats, and I have seen some of her videos because they're just so intriguing. And usually I don't watch videos from other people because I take care of my own business in life, but it's just so intriguing to me, amazing and fun and engaging that I really enjoy her videos.
Savor our
She does such an amazing job with Baldur's Gate
Long
3.
may the coast winds carry our names.
We've won. But at what cost? The mangled rhymes the bards will make of your name. Perhaps those are the... And the tadpoles have fallen silent, I think.
It makes little difference to me. I did what I had to secure my freedom. And in spite of your resistance to completing your evolution, you have proved a good ally.
Looks like a piece of raw pork, I swear.
The Githyanki are leaving us.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the
Poor
city.
Lizzo.
Smoldering.
Shadowheart, she's gone
to be
too. I kicked her out. But we have Karlach.
But it seems that
We have
Gale's
Gale.
mind is
Will.
elsewhere.
Gale, please. This is not the time to be morosely lost in thought.
I still should have got Minx. Oh, man.
Crown. It's somewhere
He's
in
funnier
the
than
chamber.
Asterion. I don't care what anyone says. Because of Boo.
If I salvage the stones, I
Him
could
and
retrieve
Boo
it.
are so funny.
Perhaps even wield it. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god.
Whatever.
It's I who should be saying such things. Do not think I leave you without
And
a
Gale
heart
doesn't
as
get enough
heavy
credit.
as your
Gale
own.
is an amazing
I owe it to myself
character,
to follow
but
where
also the
destiny
voiceover
leads. I'll never forget you.
actor.
That I promise.
Amazing.
If you ever felt differently,
Once Gale tasted, after all.
for now.
Right.
Yeah.
I will not be joined.
Now that you no longer live in each, though perhaps no harder.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the...
So, comical.
Oh, no.
If you
Oh, God. Well...
if you take his clothes off, it's
it was-
even funnier.
it was nice
Someone
when it
said that to me,
lasted.
and I was like, okay, let's see what happens. It's just funny. It's just
I'm
funny.
sorry.
If it was a woman,
I
I'd do
have
the
to
same
go.
thing on the game. I don't care. It's just really funny. Because the way he's running around,
Well,
imagine somebody
Stallion.
naked doing that. It's just hilarious.
Hide while you must. But do not think.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you.
I forgot if she's going to survive this or not. I'm not kidding.
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do?
Oh, there we go. It doesn't matter. It's over now. You did what we needed. You're a spectacular, whatever.
So are you, my friend.
I guess we didn't get
My
that
companion.
dialogue to save her.
I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? But life is for the living. And I saw
Oh, she gone. Yeah, she's not being saved.
my son. Goodbye,
Well, there you
sea.
go. Goodbye, Carla. There you go. Okay, so I guess we save her. Oh yeah, I guess we can. Okay, there you go. Whatever.
Hurry!
Alright, so we do save her. Okay. Ugh.
It's over. And it's all because of you.
Hey, Berserk, so.
Who were
Oh, never
destined
mind.
to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Gods. But then, there was you. Imps are fast, but... Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
When the invitation came, you were hip deep in Lemur's slimes, cutting through. He requested your attendance in a reprieve from Karlach's heart can take the strain of leaving Avernus for.
Oh, sorry, Withers. Didn't mean to interrupt you there and cut you off.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Anyways, we're not going to talk to anyone. We're just going to go through quick credits and Wither's final dialogue, which is actually a wonderful piece of dialogue in the end. Scroll to disintegrate, circle of death, whatever. Chasm creeper. Okay, anyways, here we go.
This one night is like any other, and yet thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. What indeed?
Then my favorite dialogue is coming up.
The balance of the world
Or not yet.
restore. The balance
It's after the
of
credits.
these lives, mortal and otherwise.
But this is great dialogue
brought
too.
to
I enjoyed this.
Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
And I'm going to fast forward this here for the last cutscene. This is a great soundtrack because it changes a lot of the music in Baldur's Gate, or it's a little bit different, believe it or not, and it's really good. It's really good. So here we go.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Favorite part. One of my favorite parts. Because it's the bosses you killed. I mean, it's about the story. So good. It's so good. So that's it. That's how the game ends. And more importantly, that is how you do the solo run. That's not the best way, meaning on my playthrough, it's been a month and a half, 2 months, but that's how you do it. And it was real fun. I definitely enjoyed that. And also, excuse me here. I'll show here. We're not gonna start, but hold on. So this is what I wind up doing. Dark Urge on the origin. I hate how it asks me that every time. Race, I do human, you can do drow, whatever. Then come over here, you pop hello ranger, and then I will do excuse me, ranger knight, and then urban tracker, and excuse me, abilities. I'll take that down to 8 because remember, we use our elixir. Dex is a +2 at 17. And Constitution, we can definitely put some stuff in there if we'd like to. And Wisdom's good where it's at if you want. The rest of this is what it is. Charisma, it's good, but it's not necessary. But Constitution, hey, that's your HP. This is your AC. And ranged weapon. So there you go. If you're really wanting, you can put a +1 up here. See how this goes right there? More HP. You just have a little bit less wisdom. And the thing is, though, with the rangers, spell casting for rangers, I'm sorry. There we go. And that's how you do it. And for the start, I will put, I will take out nature, and I'll put it into athletics, believe it or not. I have a +1 now, and that's how I'll throw enemies off the screen, especially early game in the goblin camp inside, and we can kill the bosses throwing them off. Sleight of hand's at a 5, so we don't need to bump that up. Stealth is maxed right now. We don't need to bump that up. But it's like, man, athletics is great. I didn't do as much athletics in the game. I wish I did, but I didn't. Oops, sorry. Survival is important. You can put acrobatics, but I prefer not. Excuse me. There we go. That's what I do. Every single time. Every single playthrough. If you don't want a perception check, you can do others, but perception check is big. I can't put a +2 in excuse me, performance, but perception, that's fine with me. So, or not, I'm sorry. I'm tired. This is my layout. This is how I do that. And that's it, really. So, again, you know, it's too easy for these things. And that's how you start off. That's how you put everything. I do human. People can do drow if they really want. Halfling, they're actually pretty darn good. They have their sleight of hand going and their stealth. But human, we get here for human, okay? An additional skill to be proficient in you can get, which is great. Weapon proficiency. That's a great thing. And the armor proficiency is good. And shields. And then you can move 9 meters per turn. That is important. That's why I like to have the human right there. Drow. So, look, the drow is good. That would be the second choice in my opinion. Depending on your playstyle, though, too. Okay? It all depends on your playstyle. And advance on being charmed and put to sleep. Yeah, that could affect things early game, but not really. So the only other benefit for a drow, in my opinion, okay, and yes, you do have these proficiencies here, which are great, but you don't need them necessarily. It's just the survival or perception check when you enter the blighted village. Like, that's what this is for. But when you reach level 2, is it? I think it's level 2. Yeah, because level 3 is Gloomstalker. Level 2, you can change into any of these races. Okay. So why not? I believe it's level 2. If it's not, it's level 3, but I think it's level 2. And so you just need to gain... Well, you start off at level 1, so level 3, I believe then. Whatever, level 2, level 3, whatever. The way I rock it, it comes naturally before I get to the Blighted Village. Otherwise, you have to roll a check. But I'm not too worried about it because by the time you get the experience and your level, you can switch to an elf drow, just a to wear the costume and pass the check. Like that's it, man. That's it. So that's how I do it. That's what's up. So I go human every time. And what a game it is. What a game it is. And the additional characters that you can get to team up with you for your team. Like, there's so many. And my favorite is Minsk. I mean, I don't care what anyone says. Best one in the game. After that, for comical relief, would be Asterion. But, I like to solo. I would obliterate this game with a team. Like, I'll obliterate it solo, but like if I did a solo with another class, I might not obliterate it so quickly. But after doing all the research, trying to say, is there something better than this build that will tell the game, I got you, and it's the best, like, between leveling up, getting things done, and the classes you get with the perks and everything, this literally is the best way. And yes, therefore it does make it the easiest way when you think about it, but it's so fun. And that's what the beauty is with this game and that build. I'm not a fan of the Druid. There are builds for that. I wish they would come out with maybe one more patch, but no nerfs anywhere. Just more interesting things. Just no nerfs, but something interesting for each class. Something interesting saying, hey, you might want to take a look at this because it can change things for you in a good way. So, and then the things that are really like nerfed, that suck, bump it up a little bit just to say, hey, they're, like, I don't know, whatever. You can make this game as easy or as hard as you want. And not just because the difficulty levels on Balanced and Tactician or the 1 kill on Honor Mode, the 1 life on that, but what classes you choose, the gear, how you play it, what style, what things you decide to pick up and use or not use in this game, all sorts of things. So again, you can get into Act 3 at level 1, per se, and you can go from level 1 to level 12 in Act 3 itself. That says a lot. And level 12 is the max level. Now you can't get to, level 12 in Act 1, but by the end of Act 2, I think you could be like level, when you enter Act 3, I think you can be level 11, maybe 10, but 11 you can get up to. Like, it's ridiculous. They just don't give you enough for the XP to say, hey, I'm at max level and I'm in Act 3. I have not seen that yet. I haven't looked for videos, but if I'm not mistaken, you can't. There's not a way. So that's it for my my archer, my hunter. I call him my hunter, actually. And I enjoy the heck out of it. I say it's a hunter because not only are you a ranger, you're a warrior. You're a fighter, a warrior, right? And then you're an assassination rogue. You're a hunter, man. You're hunting, man. It's so cool. You're hunting in the shadows. You're a shadow hunter, right? But you're a hunter. So that's it. Don't want to ramble too much. I think I've went over that limit today. But I just wanted to kind of give a mediocre showcase. It was a good showcase, but it was mediocre. I haven't played this game in about 2 months. I was just playing some Silk Song and some other things. One game I caught up on was Super Mario World 3D. I did get to Champions Road on that. I did not complete that hard level yet. I did not complete it. I only spent maybe, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes on it. Got about halfway through, but man, it's like, darn it. So I gotta fix that up. And then I played Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined on the Nintendo Switch. Great game, but it's like I want to smash my head on the keyboard, meaning the dialogue, and you go into the past, you go into the future, or to the present. Then you go back into the past and you go into the present. You go to the past, you go to the present. If you're hearing me say this and you're like, okay, dude, we get it. Yeah, play the game. But it's a good game. It is a good game, but it's just back and forth. And it gave me a headache, to be honest. But it was a good game, if that makes any sense. Would I want to play it from scratch again? Unfortunately, no. I wish I could get my money back for it, but Nintendo, once you get something from Nintendo, they don't care. It's like, no, there's no refund. Even if it's like, whoops, I made a wrong purchase mistake. I could not find, so let me recorrect my words here, because I could be wrong and I don't know. But for what I have tried to do, I could not get a refund. Now, maybe I missed out on something and I don't know something, so I can research that. But through my experience, I could not find a way to get a refund, especially when I purchased Mario Galaxy thinking it was Super Mario World 3D. And I was like, oh, geez. I have other words I want to say, but geez. Now I don't think I can get a refund. And when I looked, for what I have seen, I cannot get a refund. But I might be wrong and be able to get a refund, if that makes any sense, on the Nintendo Switch #1, not Nintendo Switch 2. So, as far as I know, and my knowledge, I don't think I can get a refund. But if I can, I'll go ahead and research that, if that makes any sense. So it's like, hey, I bought a game on accident, can I get a refund? I could not find a way to do it. Maybe I wasn't looking in the right place, or places, but I strongly think I can't get one, but I can be wrong. So there we go. I wanted to recorrect that just in case. And that's it. So otherwise, next time I'll see you guys, I'll be on this down by the river. I'll see y'all later. Bye.